Greetings, automotive enthusiasts. Welcome to our RAD 1988 Chevrolet Corvette. Check this thing out. It's only got 54,000 miles on it. Red on red. This thing is so sweet. Shows 0 accidents or damage via Carfax. It just is a beautiful little survivor car. I'll go ahead and give you a quick little walk around with the removable Lexan top on, and then we'll pop the top off and show you the interior and all that other good stuff. So we'll go ahead and start the detail overview here first. All right, we're going to zoom in here and kind of show you what we've got going here. So when we got this car in, the lower half of the bumper was kind of pitted and had a couple of chunks of paint, flaked off and everything. So Van Gogh actually did a really fine job of spraying the lower. I'm just gonna go ahead and go around the bottom here, spraying the lower half, because that's the part that takes the most abuse. So they sprayed that lower half of the bumper and it looks really, really nice. Even the little air dams are looking good. And then you see the top side, everything from the top side up is original. So you're gonna see a few little pits, a few little chips, and that sort of that, so on and so forth. But this is it's obviously not a show car, but this is an excellent driver quality Corvette here. Check this thing out under the lights. Going around here, we got some BF Goodrich tires that have tons of tread on them, and the wheels are just absolutely beautiful. Here's the tread on the tires. Looking down the side, nice and clean. Show you another view of the hood here. And the windshield, very nice, just very few minor blemishes on the windshield. There's the VIN number from the windshield. Even the mirrors. This car's really lived a pretty good life. And these tops are usually all weather baked and cracked and sun faded and all that stuff. A little scratch right there. But that top looks like almost like new. And you can see this door. Now, even though this car does, show 0 accidents or damage on Carfax, one thing when we noted when we were detailing the car is for some reason this driver's door, just the door itself, has been repainted. But a long time ago, if you'll look and see, I just saw a teeny bit of overspray is the only reason I could even tell. But like I said, I want to call everything out to you that I notice. Little teeny scratch right there. You can hardly even see it. Well, there it is, right there, that light right there. But anyway, so that's that. Just looks fantastic though. Back glass, look, we got the car cover. In the trunk here is nice. Got the car cover, got the original books, Bose radio system. Looking here at the rear wheel. Super nice. Lots of rubber. Tires are a little old, but they're definitely serviceable. They don't shake or anything. And, so I'm not afraid of the tires there. Looking across the back of the car, looks like we got a little scratch right there. I'll go ahead and pan around the whole back bumper. Looks really clean. Little scratch right there. Oh, that's so reflective. It's kind of phone's focused in on the reflection instead of the bumper. Even the badges look nice. A lot of times those are all faded out, but badge looks nice. Looks nice across the back here. Sometimes you get some scratches, people loading stuff, but nothing, anything here, just minor little surface scratches. Here's where the fuel goes. All right, looking down the right side of the car, all nice. So I'm gonna call this all original paint except for the lower half of the bumper and the left door. There's the wheels, man, I love these wheels and they're in such nice condition. Looking down the side of the car, looks excellent. Again, this top is phenomenal condition, like new. And it's really cool the way they stow in the trunk. We'll pop that off and show you how that works. But you can stow the top and then securely drive around It's a really cool setup. Tune port injection on 88, so good thing we get away from the crossfire. And this is an automatic car, but to be honest with you, on these early years that had that 4+3 transmission, this 4-speed automatic is really kind of a push, in my opinion, on this vintage Corvette. You know, the later 6 speeds are a lot better, but this automatic really performs really well with the car. It really works well with the torque of this engine. So there's our walk around. Just need a little bit of rubber dressing on there. So let's go ahead and pop the top, and we'll do a quick little spin around when we pop the top and show you the interior. Before I stow the top away, and it'll kind of obscure the trunk here, I want to kind of show you inside the trunk. Here's our manual. Check that out. Very cool on the manual. Nice car cover. And pull this out here and go ahead and show you that this thing is immaculate. The interior of this car is exceptional. Okay, to get the top off is real simple. You've got 2 little bolts there on the back side, and then 2 little bolts right here on the front side. And there's actually a factory tool that comes with it. So I've already got those bolts loosened up, so I'll show you how to stow this top. All right, so we got the 4 bolts off, and then it's just a very simple process. Just lift up on the front, and then get a hold of the back edge and slide her out. Easy peasy. And come right around in here to the back side, and you can go and slide it right in here. Edges just go to the corners, go right in these slots. If you look right here, you can see these little slots. And then when you get done with that, you go right here, pull that down, and check it out, and that locks right there. So not only is it cool, it fits right in there, and it's secure, doesn't bounce around, but it even covers up your, belongings and everything. So, and then shut her down, and that is the top off. Now here's the money shot right here. Windows down, T-top off, cruising, tunes playing, 80s tunes playing in the background, hair blowing in the wind. I mean, this is what it's all about. I absolutely love C4 Corvettes. I can't even count how many I've had. So here's a little walk around with the top off, just so you can kind of see its little summer pose here. Looks fantastic. So let's go ahead and dive into the interior. All right, here's our bird's eye view of the interior. And then here's the door panel. And a lot of these interiors did not hold up on these cars for various reasons, whether people didn't take care of them or they let them exposed to the elements. But look at this thing. I mean, this little plastic deal is missing a couple little chunks there, but look at this door panel. Unbelievable. Super nice. It's an interesting place to put the wipers, isn't it? That is so cool. And then there's our hood release. And so check this out here. A lot of times this carpet is literally worn down to the mat. And look, we don't even have any carpet wear. It is just excellent. The threshold, the carpet, that sill and everything there. And like I said, here's the only reason that I suspect the door was painted, because I don't think those would be painted. But that's about it. And here's a trunk release, or hatch release right there too. So there's one in the glove box in that. So let's show you the seat here. And the seats, we haven't done any of these seats. A lot of times, we'll have them, touched up or whatever, just some color wear. But look at that bolster. That thing, it is so nice. I didn't even want to touch it up just because it looks so good. It's all original. Armrest is excellent. And then check this out here. Opens right up. And then here's that tool I told you about. And it just pops right in here, so it doesn't rattle around or make noise. See how that works? I've been driving this, so I put the cigarette lighter element there. Here's our options list. But look at that. Center console is excellent. Here's the view of the top in there. Here's our power seat controls. We've got power seats on both sides, power windows, power mirrors, automatic. We do have an upgraded JVC head unit. And I'll get inside here in a second. But I mean, even the floor mats are just in excellent condition. Look at that. You know, usually the floor mats kind of take one for the team, you know, which is okay because you can replace them. But even the mats are perfect. And then if you look underneath the mats, carpets are perfect. I'll go ahead and slide in here. Now I will show you this too. Usually these visors are, there's a little factory crease right there, and it's usually just hanging, flapping straight down. Usually these visors are completely, this is probably the best visor I've ever seen on a C4. Here's our mirror. Light's not coming on there. Not sure why. And I'll show you the other mirror, the other visor I mean. And look how the flaps are still staying good. Lights don't work, but that's really not, kind of a non-issue here. So it got the digital dash. Check this out. I'm gonna go ahead and close the door. Close myself in here and fire this bad boy up. Just runs perfect. 54,609, and that mileage will go up a little bit because I love driving this car. Everything works here. You've got all your, you can switch all your stuff here. It's kind of cool. Switch your deals there. There's your little warning center. Nothing, no warning lights. Automatic climate control. Everything's good there. The AC is ice cold. And then here's an interesting feature here. So this is for the telescoping of the steering wheel. Isn't that cool? And a lot of people don't even catch that. So there's the telescope right there, and lock that down. And then here's your tilt back here. So tilting and telescoping steering wheel. Absolutely awesome. There is the power for the AC. All the lights work. Everything works there. Fantastic. Turn that off there so you don't have to listen to it. And I want to show you the dash pad here. The dash pad is immaculate. And then this is interesting. They added this here for airbags in later years, and they got rid of that. I mean, I don't know why they preemptively put that there. It's kind of weird. In preparation for an airbag, why didn't they just wait till they did an airbag? I don't quite understand that, but it is what it is. Mirror's in perfect shape. Even the shifter knob and the boot is nice. Here, open up our little drink holder, and it'll actually hold those big 32-ounce styrofoam cups. It'll hold them in place. Does a pretty good job. All right, let me jump out and go around the other side. All right. Again, more red goodness. And there is the panel. Super nice. The stereo does sound good in this car too. There's our rocker sill with the carpet, just perfect condition. Passenger seat, very nice. There's one little scratch right here, one little kind of a cut. And it's kind of through a little bit. It's halfway through, then kind of through right there. So a little cut there on the seat, but that's about the only flaw on this interior. Here's a view of your visors from the top side. And again, our floor mats, Corvette original floor mats, are perfect with perfect carpet underneath. So there is our overview tour. Let's go ahead and we'll pop the hood, show you under the engine bay, and then we'll take it for a spin. All right, here it is. Here is the L98 350 5.7 liter V8, 240 horsepower, but more importantly, 340 foot-pounds of torque. Actually, this motor's pretty strong motor. It's just, and it's such a reliable motor. 2-port injection, and then we've got the distributor cap and everything. It doesn't have the Omnispark, which was kind of a problem on the later ones. So this is a great generation of engine come around here. And what's really impressive, for the year is with the automatic car, this car actually was rated 0 to 60 in like 5.6 seconds. So not too bad for a base Corvette automatic, but this engine bay is super clean. Check out the bonnet. Very, very nice. Again, just a fantastic car. Got a brand new Bosch air mass meter on it. There's our little badge there. It's kind of cool. Looks like maybe a new alternator, but all the suspension and everything on this guy is tight and right. So what a great car. Now we'll take it for a spin. All right, we're strapped into the little red Corvette here. Oh man, there's no traction control on this car, as you kind of saw from the launch. I was a little bit surprised. You know, the tires are probably a little bit dusty, but this thing's got a lot of torque. This thing runs good. So we'll go ahead and take this thing for a spin. I left the top off. Woohoo! Beautiful day, summer day. Got the top off. Figured, what the heck? I might put the side window up when I get on the highway or something, but we'll go ahead and take you for a spin. So this car absolutely runs perfect. The brakes, the suspension, there's no rattles, the power steering, AC, cruise control, everything works on this car. This car is it's an exceptional driver.
To see the thunderstorm start the daylight.
Got music here. Yep.
But then Saturday
looks like we got news there. So it's gonna get rolling. And I love the C4 seats. Super duper comfortable. Absolutely. Love, love, love them. So get up here on the highway and show you how she goes down the road. All right. Give her the beans. Wow. Runs good, man. There's just nothing like a small block Chevy V8. Now we're going up our little on-ramp here. So this has that big upsetting bump. It handles it really nice. So there's 60 mile an hour. Just perfect. Shouldn't be, hopefully you don't have too much wind noise, but it doesn't really seem that bad. On this car is fantastic. The shocks are in great condition. The car, you know, I've had some of these cars, you know, they get a little bouncy, you know, we'll get a little age and a little wear on them, but this thing just feels, I mean, 50,000 miles, it feels every bit of that or less. I just don't really feel any sort of wear on this car. I've had super low mile ones too, and I mean, this thing feels great. A little music there. That torque, that engine's so torquey right off the idle. Oh man, woo! Kind of chirp the tires there a little bit, just downshifting to first. So there's our overview of the Corvette. Hope you enjoyed the overview and the ride along. It's just a fun car. I've driven this car a lot of miles already, and got it cleaned up for the video and everything. And usually, kind of when I clean them up, once I clean them and do the video, I usually cover them up and kind of park them because then they're ready to sell. But I think I'm going to have a hard time with this one. I think that I'm going to continue to drive this car because I just love these cars. So